Welcome to Scrum Masters Elite_UK. Today, we will explore Rassie Erasmus' strategy of utilizing versatile players for the Springboks. Specifically his experiment with Andre Esterhuizen in a forward position. Is this the new trend in rugby? Subscribe to our channel to join us in this discovery. Since Rassie Erasmus took over as head coach of the Springboks, he has demonstrated a clear tactical vision and an ability to innovate in how the South African rugby team plays. However, one of the most controversial and debated initiatives in recent years has been his decision to experiment with Andre Esterhuizen, a traditional centre, in a non-specialised position, the forwards. Initially, many saw this as a bold and risky strategy, but Erasmus cleverly adjusted how players were used, creating a more dynamic and unpredictable Springboks team. Using versatile players, a trend worth considering. Andre Esterhuizen is one of South Africa's top players, but his role within the team hasn't always been clearly defined. Known as a centre, Erasmus' decision to test Esterhuizen in the forward pack in June last year was quite bold. For the first time in his career, Esterhuizen played outside his usual position, facing new challenges such as contesting for the ball in the scrum and supporting stronger attacks during penalty situations. However, after the success of this experiment, Erasmus expanded his strategy of utilizing versatile players, with Esterhuizen emerging as one of the standout figures in the Springboks 2022 lineup.
Interestingly, the idea of testing Esterhuizen didn't originate with Erasmus, but with coach Tony Brown, according to Erasmus. Regardless of who initiated it, the results are what matter most, and the success of this strategy has proven the value of using players in roles outside their usual positions. With Esterhuizen able to play in multiple positions during a match, the Springboks can be more flexible in adjusting their tactics, changing formations, and even switching styles between games depending on the opposition and specific situations. The impact of rule changes on playing style. While Erasmus' strategy of using versatile players has shown positive results, he has expressed concern over rule changes made by World Rugby, especially those related to set-piece situations. One of the key factors behind the Springboks' success in recent years has been their strength and dominance in contesting the ball, scrums, and line-outs. However, with the recent reduction in the power of set-piece situations, teams can now more easily alter their tactics, potentially increasing the importance of versatile players. Erasmus has pointed out that as the significance of set-piece situations diminishes, versatile players will become more common in team lineups. Players who can play in multiple positions bring flexibility to the squad. However, the question remains, are such players truly suited to playing multiple roles? And could this lead to a loss of specialization in each specific position? Erasmus raised the concern of whether we really want a team filled with versatile players, or if there should still be a balance between specialists in specific roles. Are versatile players the answer to everything? There is a significant question emerging in the wake of versatile players rising in the Springboks. Is this playing style sustainable? In rugby, especially at the international level, each position on the field requires specialized skills and tactics. While utilizing versatile players offers the advantage of flexibility and tactical changes, this might lead to issues with maintaining the necessary specialization in each position. The stories of players like Sjoerd Brits, who can play in various positions from center to back, or Marco van Staden, who can play both in the back row and as a flank, are prime examples of this trend. But can teams maintain an effective playing style when their players are not fully specialized in a specific role? Rassie Erasmus has pointed out an important factor. The ability for players to play in multiple positions is not luck, but a well-thought-out strategy, but it also comes with factors that need careful consideration. If too much focus is placed on shifting players' positions, teams might overlook essential elements of play such as coordination between positions and specialization in specific roles. This could negatively affect the effectiveness of set pieces, which have been crucial in the Springboks' success. The future of the Springboks: balancing flexibility and specialization, while diversity in the lineup can be an effective strategy in specific games. The big question the Springboks need to answer is how to maintain a balance between using versatile players and retaining specialization in key positions. A comprehensive playing style is necessary, but it cannot fully replace core elements in rugby, such as stability in set-piece situations and player coordination. Rassie Erasmus is clearly working toward building a strong, flexible team capable of adapting to any situation. However, the question remains, can he maintain the necessary stability and specialization in the squad as more players are used in non-specialized roles? It is a big question. And only time will tell if this strategy will continue to succeed or face challenges in the future. One thing is clear. Rassie Erasmus' strategy of using versatile players has achieved notable success and created an intriguing trend in South African rugby. However, it is a double-edged sword, as teams must carefully weigh the balance between flexibility and specialization. This not only affects the Springboks' playing style, but could also spark a broader debate about the direction rugby will take in the coming years.
Thank you for following. Rassie Erasmus has tested Andre Esterhuizen in a forward role, bringing versatility to the Springboks. Will this strategy prove sustainable? Hit subscribe to keep up with the latest insights. Thank you for following. Rassie Erasmus has tested Andre Esterhuizen in a forward role, bringing versatility to the Springboks. Will this strategy prove sustainable? Hit subscribe to keep up with the latest insights.